Hello!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to what is sure to be an insane episode of the G.A.P. I'm your host, Matt, aka Legion Rex, and I am not happy to be here, but neither is everyone else. With me, I have my equally as unhappy co-host, Shane. How are you doing today, Shane?
I want to die, Matt.
Yeah, he's the bearded one, by the way.
Thanks.
I forgot to mention that. He has a beard.
Holy shit!
With me, I also have Spencer. How are you doing today, Spencer?
We at the G.A.P. do not condone alcoholism or day drinking, but this is 0%, so...
0% alcohol. It's fake alcohol.
As it sprays all
it's
over the room.
It's alcohol.
Oh, that's what this deserves.
With me, I also have Josh. How are you doing today, Josh?
Why am I here?
Well, it's your house.
It's your house.
Why are we here? Just to suffer. I can feel my legs growing numb.
I can feel my dick falling off.
I can feel my love for this genre slowly but fastly dying.
Just as my picture implies, I want to die. Please, just put me out of my misery. If anyone out there has a gun or something, come to my house and shoot me,
you
please.
You can shoot yourself. You have a gun. You have several guns.
I'll
oh
be
god,
right
he's
back.
going to get the gun.
Hey, don't get your hunting gun.
Don't get the hunting gun.
We need you here. We need you here. He's left. He's actually left.
Yeah, he's left. He's going to get
He's
the gun.
going to go die.
Well,
alright. So if you hear a gunshot in the background, then you know exactly what happened. Yeah, he's got it.
Oh god, holy shit.
Ooh.
That's a big one.
Alright, so you may be wondering why...
Josh is just going to stand ominously in the corner with a sniper
sniper
rifle.
aimed at the fucking teacher.
Aimed at the... Alright, you may be wondering why we are in person today.
Yeah, we got a couple
Yes.
things to clarify.
We got a couple things to clarify. We're recording this podcast about a week early, because I will be heading down... I'll be gone in about a week or two.
And to be honest, I just want you guys over, because I love y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we just decided to do it here.
we just decided to do it here.
It's just easiest.
Yeah, and also we kind of want to talk about... There's a show we kind of need to talk about. Because I don't think any of us...
Well, I mean, we're contractually obliged to talk about this, man.
Sadly. We're contractually obligated, but I think this is going to be an interesting one for sure. But then we got a lot of stuff to talk about. We got simulcast to talk about. We have some pretty big pieces of news, actually.
You know, speaking of our contract, if you look at my contract, it's just a scrap piece of paper with, bitch, you better fucking speak on this show with my signature in blood. And I'm like, okay.
You are legally contracted to be on at least one in every 8 episodes of the G.A.P.
Yes.
Yeah, possibly more if so desired.
And there's very fine print in there that
Very
says
fine print.
only appears during the bad ones.
Yes.
Only appears during the one for the randomizer. Fucks.
I only appear when I want to. I'm like the rogue of this group.
You know, you didn't have to do this one. In retrospect, you didn't have to
you
go
did,
there.
but you decided to go with it, and look at what it caused.
We're not happy.
Sadness.
We're not happy right now.
Do you know what the first ingredient in this non-alcoholic beer is?
What?
Beer.
Whoa.
It's
So-
beer and natural flavors.
So it's fake beer.
But it's not. It's fucking, I don't...
It's
Hang on,
0%
let me-
beer. If it's 0%...
It says non-alcoholic, but I don't trust it. Oh, it still smells like piss.
You mean delicious,
So beer.
delicious beer?
No, beer's
So-
disgusting.
None of us want to talk about this show.
No, we're just fucking delaying the
Why don't we
inevitable.
get the fun stuff out of the way?
No,
The
we're gonna-
news and the...
Let's start
Simulcast.
with some simulcast discussion. Now, because this is we record a week early, we don't have a lot
There-
to talk about.
Yeah, there's really not much to add here.
a lot to talk about, although...
I think
there's
every
some-
one of us has like one thing they want to talk about.
Yeah, there is some whack going on.
Okay,
Recently.
so do you want to do the thing? Do you want to handle the Neverland news?
Because I haven't seen Neverland.
He hasn't seen Neverland.
You
so
haven't
we're-
seen Ne-
We're not going to spoil the episode.
I've seen
However-
You can. I want to talk about Mob.
I've seen the
you-
first
Okay,
three.
you talk
I want to talk about Mob as well.
I've seen the first 3 of Neverland.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about episode 5 of Neverland real quick. So episode 4, if you get back to our Hunter x Hunter episode, where we all call it the worst anime ever made, because they fucked with us. At the end of episode 4, there's a cliffhanger.
Really?
And then they did it again in episode 5. There's another cliffhanger. After learning some stuff about some characters, which I will not go into, it's stuff that you know that is at the end of episode 4.
Yeah.
We get another cliffhanger with a couple of characters and some issues that are happening, and once again, this fucking show decides to go, hey, we're gonna get to a really good... Oh, end of episode. Go fuck yourself.
This show is like Death Note. in a lot of ways when it like that.
Yeah.
Because Death Note, fucking Go-Gyo is the same way. V-Zero was like that.
At least don't burn the TV down. Don't do it.
If you do that, then we're gonna be fucked.
At least nowadays I have the privilege to watch G.A.P or Death Note and binge it, and I don't have to have a week in between because I kill myself.
Long-running shows like that, or Hunter was like that a lot too. When I was rewatching, I was like, I forgot how many episodes of Hunter end on a cliffhanger.
Naruto does that a lot.
Yeah.
I forgot how many episodes of My Hero end on a cliffhanger too. Go back and rewatch My Hero and realize how many episodes end on a cliffhanger.
Remember when we all got
ridiculous.
hyped for All Might vs. All for One, and then it ends right on that cliffhanger?
Oh, we got mad.
Great.
So mad.
I gotta wait 7 days to get back to this.
Yeah.
But Promised Neverland continues to be outstanding, and I can't wait to see these small children with AR-15s going down demons.
I can't either.
Yeah. All right.
Shane, Mob Psycho 2.
Let's talk about Mob.
Literally, all I have to say for simulcast is that Mob Psycho needs to calm the fuck down.
Now, I haven't watched any episodes, so try and keep it.
Episode 5 is the best episode.
Spoiler free.
It's the
ever
best,
made.
It's the episode. It's the best.
Episode 5 of season 2. It's the best Mob has ever been.
It's the best Mob. It's not only the best Mob has ever been.
I'm so excited.
It might be the best looking TV episode I've ever seen.
Are you gonna watch it subbed?
No, I'm gonna watch it though.
Dub.
You're gonna be
waiting. Yeah, you're gonna be waiting.
I can't
for a
wait
while.
anymore.
Just letting you know. Dub.
You know how I am though. I can wait a while for.
Yeah, but anyway, only Mob would just casually drop episode of the year in the middle of February. Like, only this fucking show would pull this kind
Mob
of
is
thing.
most likely. I can see Mob getting anime of the year.
Right now, it's looking.
Right now, yeah.
Right now, it's looking at. We'll need to wait and see on the rest of the year. It's still way too early to tell.
it's
right
way
now,
too early.
I'm
It's
torn between
too
Mob
much.
It's getting anime of the season, absolutely.
Yeah, 100%. After this episode, 100%.
Right now, episode of the year is easily episode 5 of Mob. Anime of the year right now, I'm torn between this and Promised Neverland.
We need to see how Promised Neverland wraps up.
Yeah,
because it's okay. But
this episode, holy shit!
This episode is the best. This episode's the best looking TV episode I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It looks like a movie. It looks like a movie.
Like, take all of the best looking moments from season 1 and just times that by like 50.
Okay, are we talking about like levels
like
of
episode?
No, are we talking about like the My Hero movie levels of?
Oh, better than that.
It looks better.
Better.
Honestly, no. One of the things is the entire episode's in widescreen. The entire episode's in widescreen.
It's letterbox.
It's letterbox.
So it looks like, it feels like a movie.
Yeah.
It looks like, in terms of animation quality, I haven't seen a level of animation quality like this since like the Rebuild films.
You know, speaking of Mob,
it's that good.
Has anyone been on Reagan's wonderful site?
Yes, I have actually.
Yes. Yeah, Reagan's site is hilarious. Go find it. It's fucking funny.
It is amazing.
Spencer's looking up Reagan's site right now on the podcast.
Live. Other simulcasts. I think I'll talk about what I'm watching.
What are you watching?
Both Shane and Spencer hate it. It's Miss. How clumsy are you, Miss Ueno?
Oh, this show fucking sucks. You can't tell me otherwise.
As you guys can hear, they don't like it, but I think it's funny, and Miss Ueno is just adorable. I know you guys hate it, but I love it, and I'm allowed.
My phone didn't recognize my face because I was frowning. What is that?
I'm allowed to enjoy trash.
What's your Wi-Fi password? That's what he wants.
Okay.
We can't say his Wi-Fi password on the screen because people will come to Josh's house and steal his Wi-Fi. But we have
Anyway, here's what I wanted to say about fucking Uno, because I did watch that first episode. The only thing that got me interested in that show was the art style. Because it reminds me a lot of Luluco, actually.
It does.
Yeah.
She's adorable.
It turns out the show's poo, but here's what I said in the Discord after you were like, oh, I actually kind of like it. Hey, I have a genius-level intellect, but my crush is socially inept and can't get my cue, so I made this filtration device that perfectly filters any liquid. Yo, crush, I filtered my pee. You want to drink my pee? That's the show. I made a device that nullifies matter, and I set it to nullify the area under my skirt. Please look up my skirt.
Yeah,
look at it. There's nothing there.
Listen, the second episode, you guys would hate even more, because she makes a thing that's, she makes, like, Kevlar body armor. And she's like, hey, why don't you try... She makes it into a bra. And she's like, crush, why don't you try hitting me? So he smacks her in the ass multiple times.
Yeah, no thanks.
She is very thirsty.
She's adorable.
She's a
the only thing that got me was the eat me thing. Just eat me.
She's so adorable.
That was actually
I feel
kind
like
of
this
funny.
is a show I would enjoy as well because I like that.
It's adorable.
See, I liked Dropkick on My Devil, and I think I was the only person that watched
Didn't
it.
that like
Yeah.
the same type of humor as this, kinda?
It's better.
Not
It's
as
yeah,
it's
not as
not-
raunchy.
not as
Also,
raunchy, but it is a slapstick style humor.
Also, Dropkick is getting a second season.
I know,
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Also, I want to talk about an anime that, once again, only I've watched, but I think Matt might be interested
I'm
in.
probably gonna watch it by the end of the season.
So, I'm going to talk about Kotobuki for a second, the
Oh,
magnificent Kotobuki.
I thought you were going to talk about Kaguya.
no, Kaguya, I'm definitely
Kaguya's
watching.
definitely-
I gotta watch that. It looks adorable.
It
We all
is.
do.
It's amazing.
I saw the ED that was making the rounds of
The-
Chica dancing.
That's
Yeah,
E3.
that
I'm
was
like,
so adorable.
I can't tell if it's just.
It's 2D.
Are you sure? Because it looks CG.
No,
to me.
okay. What they did, it's a CG model that they
Did they mocap it?
They mocapped the CG model, but then they animated over it, so it's all.
Because I
2D.
was gonna say this looks strangely 3D to
It's
me.
2D.
I
Is this
can't
airing
tell.
this season?
It's 2D
Yes,
though.
it's this season.
Yeah.
Okay,
I can
one is
confirm.
it?
Kaguya-sama.
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
I can
Yeah.
confirm that it is 2D. That entire ED is 2D, but the reason it looks CG is because what they did was they mocapped the person, and then they animated over it and removed the CG
Yeah, because
model.
here, I have the dance right here.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's fucking great.
It's amazing.
Also,
It's amazing.
Also, she's what's selling me on this show.
She looks
Her
Okay,
alone.
no, Chica is the best character in this show that isn't the two leads, okay? Chica is amazing and hilarious, and you will love her, and she's basically another Tupac.
She's the next Tupac.
You thought
I've seen the rap.
Yeah, you thought that the
You thought-
Zombieland
Yeah, you
rap.
thought Zombieland's rap was good? Just
Wait,
She's
but
the
no,
next Tupac.
I want to talk about logistics for a second here, and I want to talk about sound design.
Oh.
Okay, go for it.
So, The Magnificent Kotobuki is a anime done by the person who made Großen Panzer,
The director.
the director of Großen Panzer. And
And the studio who made the 2016 Berserk.
yes, and the studio who made the 2016 Berserk. And when it comes to 3D models, you can tell. Because sometimes the models are 3D, sometimes they're traditional animation, and you need to get over that a bit. But once they get into the planes themselves, the sound design and effort that's put forth to get like realistic sounds of planes and guns and the sounds of
Children
bullets,
dying.
bullets hitting wing, the sound design is so good. I mean, I'm gonna let Matt talk a bit about the sound design that he heard because he's the movie guy. So
It's fucking incredible. The way they use his sound design is really good. It's really good because it knows it has a lot of the effect of it doesn't have any music, so you just hear this noise of the guns, of the planes, and the crashing.
It's all super visceral.
And it's all visceral and feels real. Reminds me a lot of Dunkirk. The way it used its sound design, which is also a movie.
And the PTSD that comes with Dunkirk.
And the PTSD that comes with Dunkirk, because another movie gave me an anxiety attack. So, but it was fucking impressive. I was really shocked by how great the sound work was here, and just how fucking intense the plane battles are. For a show that I think is mostly about cute girls flying planes, it's fucking intense.
It's about cute girls that are a kind of like a mercenary squad that get paid to do odd jobs. It's really good tales about this stuff, and I mean, it feels like another God, was the
Do you just have a sausage?
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyone want some?
Yes, please.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
But no, double decker. It's
a double decker.
It's like a double decker kind of thing where it's I watched it and I really like it, but so far nobody else has.
The Magnificent Kotobuki is getting a lot better reception than Double Decker.
Yes.
I need to get
Double
around
Decker.
To watch Double Decker.
Double Decker showed up
Got
on
my
a
cutting
lot
knife.
of worst of you
Which is
lists.
kind of sad in my opinion.
Yeah, it's kind of sad because he showed me 3 episodes and I actually kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah. All I know, from what I've heard, people just didn't like the last half, the back quarter.
The back half isn't the best, but it still works.
The back quarter. The show I want to talk about, though, is a show that decided to go full whack, and that's Dororo.
Oh, Dororo.
Oh, yes,
That's
Dororo.
Dororo. It went, this shit whack.
This shit whack.
This shit whack.
Not exactly a Goblin Slayer syndrome.
Not exactly Goblin Slayer syndrome because it was still really good.
It's still something that like takes you back. Like you just step back and you're like, all right, they just pulled that.
Yeah, and I mean, Dororo's been pretty brutal so far. Like it's not like, yeah.
Yes, we want the big sausage in our mouth.
Please put that meat.
With Dororo, it's like, okay, so it's been pretty brutal so far. Like, there's a crucifixion, and there's crucifixions in this. And it's all like, okay, so it obviously is not holding back.
Yeah.
But last episode, like the last, it's literally like the last 30 seconds.
And then they rape.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And there's rape.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, not overly graphic.
It's nowhere near as bad as Goblin Slayer was.
Yeah, and it's more tastefully handled than Goblin Slayer. Because at least with this one, it feels like there's a point to be made.
Yeah.
At
least they did. Thank God they took the time to develop Mio before they did that.
And unlike with Goblin Slayer, because this is already a world. This is fucking.
This is
Edo era Japan.
Japan.
I don't know when this. It's like medieval Japan.
Yeah.
Samurais and stuff. And this happened a lot back in that time. So it's not surprising. It sucks, but it did happen.
It happened. It's history.
Like I'm still. Let's be perfectly clear. This didn't ruin Dororo at all.
It's not
at all.
This is not gonna ruin Dororo. And if the next episode's any indication from what I've heard, it's going to be addressed. So Dororo's been too smart of a show to fucking just dump that for no reason.
Also, for those of you who don't know, Dororo is not the man with the missing limbs.
No,
it's a small
it's this
child.
little shit kid.
Little shit kid.
The little shit kid, who's great, by the way.
Oh, I love him.
He's great. And I have a sausage.
Oh, finally, I can have the sausage in my mouth.
Give me
Thank
that
you, son.
end of that sausage.
Hungarian garlic sausage.
Hungarians.
Shane,
I'm pretty Hungary.
Shane put it in his mouth, if you could not tell.
Hang on, let me get closer to the mic so you can really
ASMR.
like ASMR the sausage.
I just want to say I'm proud of how quickly my knife cut through it. $40.
$40 for a knife that can cut through sausage? Well, fuck me sideways.
Wait, let's do another test to see if it really cuts through sausage.
Oh, please don't cut off your penis.
Live on camera.
Mutilation.
I only have one more thing that I want to talk about in terms of simulcast.
What's up?
Because you guys were talking about sound design. And who's the king of sound design?
Boogie Pop.
No. You fuck. It's JoJo.
It's JoJo.
Which we haven't talked about JoJo much. Because Part 5's still airing. It's real good.
It's real good.
Like, you guys should know.
Yeah.
Because you read the manga.
Yeah.
But the adaptation's doing really good things right now. They're at White Album now.
Oh, shit. The White Album.
I fucking love White Album.
That's one of the best parts of Part 5.
I'm sorry.
That's one of the best sections.
White Ice?
White Album. White Album's great. One of the best. That's one of my favorite parts of Part 5, actually. The more I think about it. But
when he just turns into a fucking figure skater?
It's great. Dude, it's great. Wait until you get to like the end, like the last couple fights, though.
Yeah. We're about to hit the second half. So.
That's when it really gets going.
Yeah, you're gonna get like Notorious B.I.G.
Oh,
and you're gonna see Trish's stand.
And of course you're gonna see
Gavro.
and all that fun stuff.
I just wanted to mention that because JoJo's still real good, and so is the sound design. Because I watched the new episode that aired yesterday, and holy fuck.
Yeah.
And I want to give a hearty fuck you to all the anime watching audiences dropping Boogie Pop.
Yeah, Boogie Pop is getting dropped. Also, Shane dropped a show as well.
So did I.
Oh yeah. What did you drop?
I dropped Girly Air Force.
Oh! I'm still watching that shit.
You dropped Girly Air Force. But Shane, what show did you drop that you...
Dude, they just introduced Green Hair Girl, and her name's Phantom, and she's a cunt. Anyway, I dropped a show that started airing last season, which we didn't spend a whole lot of time talking about.
All we talked about was like the first episode, and we're like, this shit lit.
Yeah, it's not that lit anymore. I dropped Karakuri Circus, because... I don't know what the fuck's going on with this goddamn show, but it's all over the place. It has, like, zero focus. And when it is focused on something, it's the boring shit. Like, I'm gonna try and find the notes that I left in the anime chat about how I feel about this show right now, because it just feels like it's fucking spinning its wheels for no reason.
It probably just is.
Yeah, it is.
This is what happens when you take a manga that's like 46 volumes long and try to condense it into like 36 episodes. Like, this is basically what happens. And I knew this was probably gonna happen when it got announced. I'm like, hey, this is totally gonna happen. This is gonna cut out a lot, and it's gonna be confusing.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Because I said, hey, guess what I dropped? Karakuri Circus. It's just all over the place and starting to go into stupid territory. At this point, I'm not even sure if I care enough to see it through. Which I don't, because there's 20 episodes left of this crap. It's like, hey, we're just gonna leave Shirogane and Masaru, which is arguably the most interesting part of the entire show right now, so we can follow Narumi, who has become a Shirogane after barely surviving a puppet attack, to go after the Midnight Circus, and we're gonna have a bunch of other Shiroganes who will all die and contribute nothing, and we're gonna spend like 6 episodes on this storyline, which is literally infinitely less interesting than the Masaru stuff. But after it's done, we're gonna have Narumi turn heel and go after Shirogane out of nowhere, because he thinks that she's the leader of the puppets. Because she looks like a girl who his ancestor fell in love with in the 19th century. What? But whoops, who cares about that shit? Now we're gonna go back to Masaru, who is left to find out who he is and what connections to the puppets he has. But it turns out that he's not actually Masaru, but in fact his father, who downloaded his brain into his body. And the entire Saiga family is just the one dude who keeps getting new bodies. And then he finds his grandpa in a restoration chamber like a test tube baby. And he tells Masaru about a doctor that his father once knew who helped a lady who was connected to Doll Francine, who's the leader of the puppets, which ties back to Shirogane. And I'm just sitting here like the Hunter x Hunter picture with all of them looking dopey as fuck. That's my
just confused out of your fucking mind.
Because I'm confused. And I love how you came back with, that all sounds fucking dope, and I'm like, this sounds stupid and overly complicated.
It sounds dope, but it needs to fucking have time to breathe, sounds like.
Yes.
Yes.
Like, none of it makes sense, and they're not even stopping. Like, you can tell that this is a rushed adaptation, because I feel like the things that don't make sense could actually end up being really cool plot points if they took the time to focus on them.
Unfortunately, they're like, yo, we did Ushio and Tora, it's from the same author, and that was like, 24, 25 volumes long, and we did that in 34 episodes, and it worked, it was really good.
Let's take a manga that's double the length and do it in the same
double the length, same author, it's like, oh, it's done by the same author, and we're the same staff, let's do it! Is it double the length? We'll give it 2 extra episodes, this should be fine.
Because, like...
What studio did this?
Mappa and Volm.
Mappa and Volm.
Okay, but it looks good, right?
It looks good, yeah.
Okay. It looks real damn good.
It's just none of it makes fucking sense.
It's the same people who... I don't know what the fuck happened. Something happened behind the scenes.
And like
something must have happened.
Like, the pacing's all over the place, because the really interesting shit they'll focus on for, like, maybe an episode at a time, and then they literally spend 7 episodes on the fucking Midnight Circus shit, which is boring, and full of, like, one-off, pointless characters that just die anyway, so... Who cares? Nah, I'm done with it.
Shane's tried to stick with it.
I watched 16 episodes. I don't know how I managed to get this far.
If this was like 24, Shane would probably have sticked around.
I might have.
Yeah.
But at this point, I'm like, there's 20 episodes left. I'm already considering dropping it. This is basically the final nail in the coffin. If this episode keeps my interest, then I'll keep going. And then it's a fucking flashback about a doctor.
And it's confusing.
And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm done. So there you go.
Alright, so I think we're pretty much done with simulcasts.
Yeah.
We spent way longer on them than
I was surprised how much long we spent on simulcasts. But I think we're pretty much done, so I think it'd be time to... Let's go
time to get the news.
Right in.
Let's get
moral of the story from the simulcast section. Watch Promised Neverland and Mob Psycho.
Yes.
And don't watch Ueno.
Don't watch Ueno. Don't watch Kakaguri Circus.
And fuck you too.
Hey, how about you,
Kotobuki has cute girls almost dying in plane crashes.
Nice.
And Yeet.
Yeah, yeet that bitch off a tower.
Eat that bitch off a tower.
Alright, let's get to the news, Matt.
All right, let's go to news. First piece of news is that, well, speaking of Studio Mappa.
This stuff.
All right. So we have they've announced that they have another show coming later this year. They didn't say when, but I'm gonna guess probably the fall.
Fall season.
It's going to be a adaptation of a manga called To the Abandoned Sacred Beasts. Abandoned Sacred Beasts, which is about a civil war between two sections of the country, North and South, and the people in the North, they use dark magic, and they have these monstrous soldiers called incarnates. And now that the war's ended, these sacred beasts, and now they need to live in a peaceful society, and if they don't successfully live there, beast hunters kill them. One of them is a daughter of this incarnate, and now she's basically hunting. She's hunting them now. She's basically hunting the people that she was born by, essentially. And now, so it's this cool kind of like weird dark fantasy world. I'm excited because of the staff behind this thing.
The staff is ridiculous.
You got the guy. It's from the director. Is his directorial debut. His name is Jun Shishido. He was the storyboard episode director for Banana Fish, Yuri on Ice, and Death Parade. He worked on all of those. The writer of Zombieland Saga will be writing it. And the animation director was the animation director for Banana Fish and Kids on the Slope. He's also designing the characters and also the chief animation director. He's going to do the person doing the art design is the guy who did the art design for a lot of the Banana Fish people are working on this.
If any of you watch Banana Fish, you'll know that Banana Fish looked fucking great.
Banana Fish slapped, and Banana Fish looked really fucking good. So I'm really happy that this is looking.
I mean, you literally didn't have to tell me anything about the actual show. All you had to say was Mappa, and I was on board.
Yeah, but with the premise.
With the premise, and with the staff, and with the fact that it's fucking Mappa, and if you know me, you know I've been a Mappa fan since they started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, this looks great.
Yeah,
I'm
looks
so
pretty good.
You got onto that Mappa train at Punchline, and then it led into a bunch of other stuff, like...
Well, I think...
Did you watch Master of Ragnarok?
I did not. What the fuck
Master of Ragnarok was one of the worst shows of last year.
Sorry, Rage of Bahamut.
Easy.
No, I didn't watch Rage of Bahamut.
Okay.
I'm excited for this. I don't know when this is coming out, but...
Most likely fall. If it's this year, it's going to be fall.
Yeah, they said it's confirmed for this year, so it's probably fall.
It could be summer, but I feel like that's cutting it a little close.
Yeah, but it's probably fall.
Yeah.
Speaking of stuff coming out this year,
is
Vinland Saga.
Vinland Saga.
We've been talking about Vinland Saga for quite a while now, we finally got a trailer for it, and let's talk about that trailer, cause holy shit, looks damn good.
I mean, I had no idea it was Studio Wit.
Yeah,
so seeing that was a surprise, and I'm like, all right, I literally don't have to see anything
studio
else.
was with the announcement, so I've known that for a while.
I didn't know.
So you must have forgot, because we mentioned it on the podcast before.
Yeah, I'm done, Matt. Thanks.
Also, Vinland Saga's been talked about for, like, ever. So
it's apparently, like, one of the best dark mangas that have come out.
It's one of the best manga in general that's come out in like the past decade. It's amazing.
You like dark fantasy? You like Berserk?
I do.
Do you like Vikings?
I do.
Do you like Berserk with Vikings?
I would love that.
Just read Vinland Saga. Or watch it when it comes out in the summer.
Comes out. Now, they did not reveal how long it's going to be. If they want to do it right. Vinland Saga is one of those manga where the prologue is like fucking 50 to 80 chapters long.
What?
It's like Berserk in that the prologue is like a show in itself. So.
Shit. Okay, have they said, is it coming out in spring or something?
They have not said when it's coming.
Okay.
It's supposed to be this year. It's supposed to be this year. The person who's they confirmed that the person doing the music is the person who did the music for Tokyo Ghoul.
Tokyo Ghoul had some good music.
Yeah, Tokyo Ghoul had fucking dope ass music. Fucking the director of it his name is Shihei Yabuta. He was the director of Inuyashiki. And he was also the CGI director on Attack on Titan.
Okay.
which could explain why there was a CG boat.
Yeah, there was a CG boat, and there were a couple CG people in there. I noticed.
Couple of CG people, some CG boats, but not as bad as the CG bear.
But hey, remember in season 2, the CG Colossal Titan,
which looked like dog shit.
was like ass.
Yeah, it was really.
It looks like ass. It's also the person doing the writer is the writer of Banana Fish. So,
Man.
What the guy from Banana Fish? The Banana Fish people are just
the Banana Fish people just fucking blew up.
I was gonna say, apparently that Banana Fish team is now extremely sought after.
The Banana Fish staff are like top tier.
And the
now.
person designing the characters is the animation director for Hunter x Hunter. The design of the characters, not in charge of the
animation, but
not in charge of animation.
Hunter x Hunter's characters.
Takahiko Abiru.
Yeah, it's this year. However, it will be Amazon exclusive
that's fine.
over here.
That's fine.
That's fine. It'll be Amazon exclusive because apparently they have a deal with Amazon because it's also Amazon in Japan.
That's fine.
Amazon
has, not been shit lately, so... Like, they haven't been missing episodes for no goddamn reason.
Watch until it comes out, and then Vinland Saga just doesn't exist on their fucking platform.
Remember
Remember Watakoi when that came out, and
it
it didn't show up on their platform for like 2 months? At least to me. In that case, but Vinland Saga's coming, that trailer was great. If you've not seen the trailer, I highly recommend go watch the trailer for Vinland Saga. It looks dope. So yeah. Also coming in... Okay, so also...
Big news. Makes Matt's PP real hard.
This news makes...
PP Destructo?
This news makes my PP go...
It makes my PP go... Pew! Pew!
Code... We've been talking about the Code Geass sequel thing for like how long? How long have we been talking about this shit?
Years?
Yes. We've been talking about this for a while.
Funimation said in their tweet, 10 years.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, we've been talking about this thing for a while, and it's finally coming out. We know it's coming out this month in Japan.
It's already out in Japan, actually.
It is?
It came out today. The day we're recording this.
The day we're recording this, which is February 9th. It is out in Japan. So, one, mute your Twitters, because spoilers are going to probably be running around. So I highly recommend that if you want to watch this movie and go in blind, go in without spoilers, mute your Twitters, mute your things, don't look it up, just stay away. The question is, that also lends the question, when the hell is it coming over here? Well, the answer is, it's coming in May. Funimation announced that they will be screening Code Geass Lelouch of the Resurrection. I hate this title.
It's a dumbass fucking title.
I hate this title so much. But it will be coming out on May 5th in sub and May 7th and 8th in dub.
Wait, I'm seeing as how it's Code Geass, it's probably going to blow up, so they're going to add more to that.
Code Geass, Resurrection?
Yeah, pretty much. They announced a bunch of new cast members too, and they confirmed that it will be set 2 years after the events of season 2, after the Zero Requiem.
Yes.
It will be set 2 years, and it will be the grand finale to the entire series after this.
So Code Geass is done.
This is the end of Geass, at least the end of his the director Goro Taniguchi, the end of his involvement with Geass, at the very least. Code Geass makes way too much money to say that there's never going to be any more of it.
It's just like Naruto.
Yeah.
If Code Geass is done with at least with that director, at least don't make it.
At least don't make it. Do a Gundam and just do a separate universe.
Do a separate universe. Please do not let Lelouch just become the gotcha character. Which is, we bought the rights to Lelouch, so he's now in our gotcha game.
Here at Crunchyroll Games, we now announce Code Geass.
Considering they've been milking the shit out of Don Machi.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, because fucking thirsty people will buy anything that has Hestia in it, on it, or around it.
Yeah, and Code Geass also has a lot of thirsty fans, by the way.
Oh god, yeah.
There's some characters in Geass that you're like,
And then you're like, wait, how old are you? And you're like, oh.
They're all like
18,
20. So, they're of age.
Unlike most of the characters in the show we're talking about later.
Save it for that.
But Shane has not seen Code Geass.
Neither is Josh.
Neither is Josh. They need to watch it before this fucking before this movie comes out, because
foreshadowing.
Because it's one of those days where it's one of those shows that you should have seen Code Geass by this point.
You're right.
You honestly the fact
I should have seen a lot of shit by now, Matt. It's just I'm lazy as fuck.
I mean, so have I. But
I'm lazy and I just like rewatching things.
Yeah, like Shane especially should have seen Code Geass by this point. I would think that Shane would have watched Code Geass, but apparently no, he has not seen Code Geass.
I've only been seriously watching anime for 4 years, so.
Yeah, Code Geass was one of the first ones I finished. I've watched it since I was 14. It was an early one for me.
You wanna know what the first anime I ever watched and finished was?
What?
Girls Bravo.
That's a weird one to watch. That's a weird one to start off with.
You're weird.
Mine was simple. It was Death Note.
Oh, okay.
Everyone.
You mean the masterpiece?
But then after that,
Death Note?
Have you seen Death Note?
Yes, I have.
I actually had no idea.
I have seen Death Note, read the manga, and watched all the live action movies.
All of them.
All of them, yeah.
Including the American one directed by Adam
Wingard, which
the Netflix Death.
It was.
It's not good.
It's not good, but I like Adam Wingard. Okay.
Same.
And
I also don't like that movie.
I felt like there was an attempt, and you could see that some.
There was an attempt.
And you could see that some of the people, specifically, was it Lakeith Stanfield?
Lakeith Stanfield,
Lakeith Stanfield as L. He was trying his damnedest.
Oh, he was really good.
Adam Wingard, you could tell, enjoys Death Note, but
he just didn't know how to make Death Note.
It was the script.
It was
the script. It was the script he got. But anyways, Code Geass is coming out.
Yeah.
It will be getting dubbed. It will be getting dubbed. So because I think Code Geass is dubbed,
which means
very well regarded.
Johnny Young Bosch is coming back.
Yep.
Yeah, possibly. Since it is a Funi dub, though, we'll need to. There might be some recasts coming.
Is there a Funi dub?
Well, because they did Akito the Exiled, and
Yes.
they got back Yuri Lowenthal and Michelle Ruff and Johnny Young Bosch back,
actually.
and Johnny Young Bosch back for the Akito the Exiled, but they were only in it for a little bit.
Okay, my question is, did Funi dub the original series?
No, it was Bandai. It was Banzoom, and a lot of union people too.
Just Funimation owns the rights.
Yeah, Funimation owns it now, and Akito the Exiled was done in house. So they're probably gonna do this.
I always just assumed it was a Funimation dub.
No, it's not.
Nope.
It was Bandai. It was one of the last dubs Bandai did before they went under. It's also arguably the best one they've ever did.
100%.
It was easily the best one they ever did.
Better than Gurren?
I'd argue, yeah, better than Gurren's.
It's Studio Sunrise?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Sunrise, dude.
Damn.
Yeah. You can tell it's Sunrise because they won't stop milking it.
Sunrise has to make money somehow, Matthew.
I mean, they're not exactly relevant anymore. I mean, they did fucking Double Decker, and look where that got.
Double Decker bombed. It was an attempt to cash in on Tiger and Bunny, but without Tiger and Bunny, because they're like, hey, you like gay? And that's pretty much what they tried to do.
Yeah, Yuri Lowenthal, Johnny Young Bosch,
Michelle Ruff,
Kate Higgins as Cece,
Ooh.
Karen Strassman as Colin,
Crispin Freeman's in it.
Crispin Freeman is in it.
Got it. Basically, Code Geass has one of the biggest all-star casts in anime. It's ridiculous on how many people are in it.
And it's coming out in May here,
oh shit,
so
really?
Fuck me.
Brian Beacock, didn't know that.
Oh yeah, but
anyway, let's move on.
Let's move on to our two more pieces of news. The one's not here.
Is that Shoko?
Yeah, that's Shoko.
That's Shoko!
Yeah,
where?
The next that's Shoko.
It's Bunny
Oh,
Girl.
Bunny Girl, yes.
And Bunny Girl movie news.
Bunny Girl movie news. It's coming. We finally got a release date, June 15th. Earlier than we thought.
Yeah, I thought this would be July.
No, but it's June 15th, which means that hopefully it comes out here by the end of the year. Because I'm going to watch the fuck out of this. It's going to be based on the 6th and 7th installments of light novels.
The young pig rascal isn't dreaming of a dreaming girl.
That's the official name of it. Senshun Buta Yado wa Yume wa whatever. I tried to...
You had that until you just gave up.
I had that. I could have gotten it too. I just decided not to do it. It will feature... The entire cast is returning, including all the music guys and everything that's happening.
Same director, same writer.
It will follow Sakuta and Mai, but also Shoko is going to be one of the main leads, and
they just kind of teased Shoko in the show.
Because she actually wasn't that.
And apparently it's going to be apparently they didn't reveal much about the plot, but apparently all three of their lives their fates are intertwined.
Of course.
There's some weird
Of
shit
course.
going on.
Red string of fate.
And from what I've heard from people who've read the light novels, that this is the saddest arc in the series.
Yes.
Someone's gonna die.
I've heard that.
Someone's gonna die.
The answer is probably Sakuta's dead, guys.
Yeah, probably.
Sakuta's gonna die. It's gonna become a Yuri romance between Sakura, between Mai and Mai. Herself,
Okay.
I mean, Shoko looks enough like Mai anyway.
she
so.
looks exactly like Mai.
I mean, she looks so much like Mai that like
What if that's
used
the-
her in the
what-
OP a couple of
Wait,
times.
what if that's the twist? What if Shoko?
It's just masturbation, guys.
What if Shoko is just
Mai from the future.
No, Mai from the
Future
past.
Mai?
No, or like Mai,
Past Mai?
or the representation of Mai's childhood self when she was an actress.
Oh shit.
Made physical form.
What if?
But
going off of that, you
what
realize
if Sakuta Black comes up?
I said you
You
realize
took
you made a
Black?
Dragon Ball reference, right?
Yeah.
The future Mai.
Sakuta Black?
Sakuta Black comes up and he's like, "I'm gonna kill you," and
Ow!
and then all of a sudden Future Mai comes up and she's like, "Don't shoot. This man isn't black."
You made Matt elbow his laptop.
Owie. Ow. Help. This actually hurts.
Hey, Matt, did you hit your funny bone?
Wasn't that funny?
I need a doctor.
Fuck this. I had to pop.
Here we go. You're welcome, audience.
So yeah, Bunny Girl.
Bunny Girl, it makes me hurt my elbow.
That always sucks.
I can't move it now. Fuck. I have to
Operate the computer with one hand,
I
Matt.
have to do it. Our last piece of news is a news that's not on Anime News Network right now. It's a news that dropped today.
Here,
it's
rumor.
While
probably
you recover, do you want me to cover it?
I'll be fine.
Fuck.
But it's news that dropped today, and it's news that came out of fucking nowhere, to be completely honest.
Which we're still not 100% sure if it's actually happening.
But yeah, it's from a reliable source. So yes, it's pretty much it's from Moetron, and Moetron is a very, very reliable source. But fucking Miss Kawashi's Dragon Maid is coming back. Second season.
Yes.
This is a show that I think everyone's been begging for a second season for a very
I
long
need
time.
more fucking Kana in my life.
Shane loves Kana.
Kana's best girl, dude. I don't even give a shit.
You don't,
But I love Toru.
you love Toru.
I love Lukua. I love all of them.
You love Luqua for,
Yeah, for several reasons. Two in particular.
Yeah, but Toru has two good reasons too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, don't loot the lolly. Don't
Don't
loot the lolly.
loot Kana. Kana's
And
a
plus,
child.
Toru's voice actor is adorable. And
Yeah.
did you watch the bloopers I put up?
I haven't got.
Okay, when we finish that, we'll watch the bloopers
yeah, please,
and you'll laugh.
because I want to watch that. I've been meaning to.
Her laugh is so fucking good.
I need-
It's so infectious.
But
so
I'm
adorable.
very excited. But Dragon Maid's great.
Yeah,
I'm so
Dragon Maid's
it is.
awesome.
And it's Kyo. It's
Yeah, it's Kyoani, which
It's
means
Kyoani.
it's gonna look fucking dope.
yes.
It's gonna look amazing. Which is weird to say because like in terms of other Kyoani shows, it's not as detailed as some of
No,
those.
definitely not.
Wait
it's
a second, what?
It's a lot
Dragon
more.
Maid.
Yeah, it's a lot more.
That's Kyoto Animation?
That's Kyoani, dude. You probably couldn't tell because it's a lot more bubbly.
It was
than
more like Nichijou.
most
It
Kyoanis.
was like more like their work on Nichijou and Lucky Star than anything.
Yeah.
I think it's done by the same team as them.
But Dragon Maid whips shit, so
I'm excited.
I'm all for this.
I'm very, very excited. I think that's all the news.
That's all the news we got.
We don't have any sales charts.
No sales charts?
No sales charts today because the last episode we recorded was actually less than a week ago.
Yeah, it was last. Yeah, it was.
It was less than a week ago, so there's no sales charts. We'll have a lot of for next episode. We'll have a lot of sales charts to cover though. We'll cover about a month worth of sales, like 4 weeks. So we'll have.
That means we gotta talk about the show now, don't we?
Yeah, we have to talk about the show now.
Please no.
I wasted.
Does anyone want to prep? Does anyone want to scream
I'll
or
prep.
like?
No
or, like,
screaming because I'll prep myself.
Does anyone want to get last words out before we cover this?
Yeah,
Get me a
I'm gonna
mount.
use the washroom.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a brisk.
All right. Give me a brisk. Because this is going to be a.
Yeah, we're not doing the show anymore, guys.
Oh God. Oh, please kill me.
Oh, okay.
Shit, that's why we were talking about simulcasts for so long.
Here, I'll just shoot my...
We were just delaying the inevitable.
I'll just shoot my tongue off.
Is this iced tea?
It is iced tea mixed with cherry lemonade.
I don't like iced tea.
Well, you can go fuck yourself, man. I'll take that.
Fine, I'll give you a fucking Mountain Dew.
I have two now. I have two
Oh,
brisk.
shit, the voltage.
I have two brisk now.
Yeah,
Matt's a pussy.
I don't like.
Here's how I feel. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're amazing. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Go back to Kyosuke. Especially fuck you.
She's fine because Ichigo's amazing.
She's actually one of the better.
All right.
Alright.
I think it's time we stop delaying.
Yeah, it's time to stop delaying. Spencer's in the bathroom, but who cares? Let's just say so. Our featured anime of the podcast is.
Fuck this show, please, teacher.
The show. Our show is a podcast. We got it through randomizer last week, last podcast, and it is the sci-fi comedy drama. Please Teacher, directed by Yasunori Ide and written by Yosuke Kuroda.
Listen, just please end my suffering.
Just get away from the mic. Directed by Yasunori Ide and written by Yusuke Kuroda.
Yeah, we gotta do it, dude.
It aired for 12 episodes from January 10th, 2002 to March 28th, 2002.
Oh god, it's really early 2002.
And it's currently licensed, and it's from Studio Down.
Dome.
Down?
I think it is. Dome.
Oh. Siki.
Damn it, I wish it would have been Studio Down, because this show was Down syndrome.
The show's currently licensed by Nozomi Entertainment, and you can find it in the link in the description below on Crunchyroll, both sub and dub.
Sub and dub, fuck you, Josh.
The dub was god awful.
It is a dub. The show, the show's plot, if we can call it that.
Yeah, does the show have a story?
Yeah, it does have a story. It's not Evi-ten.
That's true.
It's
Evi-ten had like no direction whatsoever.
Yeah, no, it follows a boy named Kei who suffers who sort of suffers from a condition who suffers from a condition where he basically whenever he's under high stress he just stops functioning.
Don't know how he's still alive if that happens,
but he just stops functioning. One day he's out like watching the stars, like out in the wood, like getting some fresh air. When a spaceship lands on Earth and an alien woman comes out. Cause alien woman teleports out.
Surprise, surprise! Red hair, big tits.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Is this to love real?
Yeah. Initially he thinks nothing of it until the next day at school when he finds out that this woman is now going to be his teacher. This teacher named Mizuho. Mizuho is a half human, half alien sent to Earth to observe it. In case just to make sure that humanity doesn't get into any wars, doesn't get into any like predicaments,
naughty shit,
bad shit. And due to a very convoluted set of circumstances, Kei and Mizuho are forced to live together in order to fix up a couple of misunderstandings and keep both of their secrets. One is that Kei is actually 18 because of his disease, standstill disease, and yet Mizuho is an alien. So, and of course, wacky hijinks ensue and emotionally charged sequences ensue. This show should be good. It's not though. It sucks dick. This show sucks. All right, so let's get into it. Alright,
pretty much.
Let's start with Josh, because I think Josh wants to just get this over with.
As you can see from his updated host icon, what do
you think of this, Josh?
He doesn't feel very good about this.
What's your overall impression of Onegai Teacher?
That's the Japanese title, by the way. If you want to be specific.
Okay, how about this? Instead of...
This show sucks. This show really sucks. Like, I've seen some shit in my life. I've watched a lot of anime. But man, this show... It fucking sucks. Why does this show exist? Why is it so fucking bad?
Why is it
like,
the second
it doesn't
show,
even
Winter 2002?
It doesn't even have any good potential. It's just fucking garbage. It has almost zero redeeming qualities. The dub is god awful. It makes me want to grate my ears out with a fucking cheese grater. everything about it is awful, man. The opening and ending are both
Oh, dude, I skipped that shit.
atrocious. It's fucking poop scraped on a fucking shoe.
So which gun do you want to shoot yourself with?
All three.
Cool.
Alright, Spencer, what do you think of this show?
This show fucking sucks, dude. This show fucking sucks. It sucks most of all for me and Matt, who are fans of melodrama.
Yeah. We'll get into my personal. We'll get into my stuff in a bit.
But so there's a 1939 silent foreign French film called On the Roofs of Paris.
Yes, because you can talk about it, but I do find it funny that because our demographic overlaps with both fans of anime and new French New Wave.
French New Wave cinema.
French New Wave cinema from the 40s.
30s.
30s?
1939.
35 to 45.
Yep. And it basically started the melodrama genre as a whole. Really fucking good film.
Yeah.
This is what not to do with melodrama. It involves the story of a purse man.
A purse man.
A purse man.
A purse man. Basically, she fucking keeps that man in her purse.
Keeps that bitch on a fucking leash.
K is the most spineless, fucking whiny bitch.
He's also manipulative.
He's also manipulative and kind of a cunthead.
They both are though. So
Yeah. No characters are actually 100% enjoyable that stick around for the entirety of the show. And standstill disease makes no sense. Even in the context of the show, it makes no sense. The storylines go nowhere, and there's no actual emotional... I don't give a shit what happens to these people. I could care less, and there's some really, really lazy directing. And when the writing's good, it's good, but you can tell that they were fighting the entire time.
The writing's good?
Yeah,
It was never good.
Fucking right. I'd argue at points it is.
At points it is.
I'd argue at points.
It's garbage.
I'd argue at points.
Okay, Matt.
Because Yosuke Kuroda... I'm saving myself for last.
I'd rather watch Tokyo Ghoul Rude.
Yeah, fucking...
Ouch.
Live.
I enjoyed this more than Rude. But,
At least Rude had some good music.
Shane, what do you think?
I'm just gonna get this out of the way right now. Favorite episode 8. Favorite characters Minoru, the cool ass uncle. Least favorite characters Maho, the lolly sister. 4 out of 10. What the fuck is this show? I'm done. That's all I got to say.
You say more, dude. You're a
I
coward.
don't fucking care.
You know what?
I don't.
I'm going to join Shane on that train. Favorite character is the uncle and Ichigo. Least character is everyone else in the show. Favorite episode is no episode. They're all garbage. My score is the same as Shane's. It's going to be a 4 out of 10. The end. And the OVA is even worse. It's 1 out of 10. Don't watch this show. Just
I actually am having trouble finding words to say about this show
don't
right
watch
now.
this show. Just
like
don't.
It's not the worst thing we've ever seen because Tabu exists,
Mm-hmm.
and I personally hate Nakaimo more than this. But God, it's so fucking close.
Like
this shit. Okay,
At least Nakaimo had some memorable moments.
that's true.
I'm gonna my sister.
I'm gonna remember more about Nakaimo than I do this
Kaibo
fucking
was
shit.
Kaibo was real bad.
But this show, it's lazy, it's repetitive. They clearly don't know what they're doing. Like,
you could tell this was
you can tell that everyone involved in this has no idea what the fuck's going on.
This was a debut for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And you can clearly tell.
And even when there's some good things, like when they actually manage to do the melodrama well, and actually when the visuals are quite pleasing, it doesn't fit. It's overshadowed by this cloud of dog shit.
The problem is that it doesn't fit. It's like it's a puzzle that doesn't work. It's like one of those things. All right, let's get to my thing. All right, so on the
this show sucks. By the way, that's all I have to say.
On this podcast, there's a show that's become infamous with me, particularly.
Guilty Crown.
And it's a show called Guilty Crown. Or as I infamously once said, it's Evangelion for stupid people.
It's even for stupid people.
Yeah, as I infamously said once, that will never ever
Guilty
be
Crown
written.
is Evangelion for stupid people.
Yes, we get it. That show made me mad, and when I first watched Guilty Crown, that show made me very, very mad. It's always made me mad, and it still makes me mad just because of a potential that was there that they just never reached.
Having some flashbacks, Maddie?
I'm having flashbacks to that because watching this gave me the same level of anger. Because by all means, from the way it's written to the way it's supposed, like the way they want it to be written and the way that they're trying to present it and the way and the premise and some of the stuff that they're trying to tackle here, I personally should like this, but I don't, and that angers me. On a visceral level, if you ever, all I need to say is that this is the first show since Guilty Crown I was screaming at. This was a show that by the end of at the end of one episode, I straight up like fucking I threw a remote across the room. I was really fucking pissed at this show for a multitude of right reasons I will get into. But God, God, I'm really fucking just this show sucks, but not like this show makes me mad, like physically mad. And also, Josh, are you okay?
Why does it have a 7.29 on now?
Yeah, like that's what confuses me the most.
That's why we got the show, because it has over a 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Netflix has over a 7, and that's what initially got us like, okay, yeah, we'll try it out.
Alright, I'm jumping out the window.
Alright, go for it.
Right?
No, go ahead, do it.
Suicide. Live suicide.
Here, I'll film it with my phone.
We don't need the background
Since we're
you can tell this is going to be a clusterfuck of a discussion.
There's going to be a clusterfuck discussion. It's going to be funny, though. It's going to be very funny, and I hope you all really enjoy it as we kill ourselves. All right, so let's start with let's go into details, like we said. Favorite episode, like our usual. Shane, let's start with you because you were.
I had in my notes. I put down 6 for no other reason other than the final scene with Yosuke and Kaede.
Yeah,
when they're speaking in poetry at each other, because I was fucking laughing during that.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, what is this bullshit?
I was gonna go with 6 as well. Because I think that that scene's the only scene of melodrama that actually, works.
Yeah.
Entirely. It actually really works.
Was 6 the beach episode?
5 was the
beach episode. 5 was beach episode.
5 was the molestation episode.
Yeah. No, 6 was the episode with Kaede, that was focused on Kaede and Yosuke.
Oh, yes. Never mind, yes.
That's
probably my favorite, I guess.
Yeah. It's my favorite because the melodrama actually works.
Mm. I said it's my favorite just because that scene's just funny. Yeah. That scene's just funny to me. And I can't think of really any other episode that I enjoyed watching that actually, came through with its potential.
11 could have been that.
Yeah.
Because 11 came close.
Yeah. 8 could have been that with the whole Koishi thing.
Yeah. A lot of this stuff comes close, but no cigar. That's what makes me mad about it, is that a lot of it is close, but no cigar. Because you think, like, when something, like, they get it right, and you're like, oh wait, they're actually getting it right, this could work, and then they pull something at, like, the very end, and it completely ruins it.
Yeah, so I guess I'll go with 6, because I'm drowning in the blue of Hyosuke's arms.
I'm drowning in the blue of Hyosuke's
arms?
Yeah. Arms.
Yeah, that's what she said,
she said
dude.
Arms, dude. Yeah,
dude, I put the quote on Discord.
Because they're embracing and they're drowning and...
Yeah, listen, I don't like any of the episodes, man.
You have to pick one. What's the one that made you the least mad?
Episode 1, because we got the most of the uncle.
You know what? Respectable.
That's a good
respectable choice, actually.
Because we got to see the uncle being a real bro.
There were several times when I was watching the show when I thought, is the first episode going to be the best? Is it just going to go down?
The first episode's actually not that bad. The first episode's not bad.
Yeah. Remember when I came back to all you guys after watching episode 1, I'm like, you know what? Not bad. I mean, it falls into a lot of conventions and, fucking traps that most of these kind of shows do. But overall,
2 happens.
Pretty decent. And yeah,
it just is a nosedive.
Which is funny because episode 2 is my favorite episode, mostly because of the quote, "We found the key on the janitor. That's the principal." Big oops!
The one moment in the show that actually made me laugh. I thought that was actually funny.
Me too, no, I went...
that was actually kind of funny.
But it's only because of... Was it you that put big oops in the...
Big
oops?
fucking
that's what made it funny to me, was like... Because I watched the scene, and then I looked, and because he was a bit ahead of me, and he just put big fucking oops, and I went...
Yep.
But it's one of those, but yeah.
Like, how do you fucking mistake him for the janitor?
Yeah, speaking of best characters, the uncle.
The uncle.
The uncle.
The uncle.
The uncle.
And Ichigo. She's noteworthy.
You want to argue with him there?
No.
Ichigo gets ruled.
I don't even want to talk about anything like too much because this show will give me brain cancer.
You know, you're right.
But yeah, no.
But no, the best character is the uncle.
Yeah,
like,
he's amazing.
He's funny.
Yep.
He has the best writing in the entire show.
He's
His comedic timing is on point, and it really sucks that he just kind of vanishes
halfway through.
Because I want more of him. Yeah. I want more of my.
I want a show based
horny ass uncle who would leave his wife
for
like, literally for anything.
For any woman, pretty much.
Like, hey, Kay, I know you're technically 15, actually 18, and you got a really hot girlfriend, but, want to give your uncle a piece of action?
And what's funny is
with his wife in the room.
And his wife in the room, who's also just as horny.
Yes, they're both really fucking thirsty, but also what makes the character work is that he's not just, like...
He's actually likable.
He's not just this lecherous horn dog. His wife will fucking smack him, and he'll be like, okay, I'm sorry, honey. Like,
sorry. He's like, sorry.
Yeah, like, he's actually a likable character.
Like, isn't there, there's one scene I remember where they're eating dinner, and then he makes his, wacky statement, and then it just hard cuts to his face in his plate.
Yeah.
And his wife is like, now calm down, dear.
And, that's
right.
actually funny.
Yeah.
And, like, more stuff like that in this show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Please. Fucking, I could rewrite this show. I should rewrite this show. Fucking, I should rewrite it. 12 episodes, I'll do it.
Oh, and a guy Redux.
Go for it.
Fucking,
But
fucking, let's talk about least favorite character, because it's the entire cast.
Yeah, the entire cast.
But we have to pick one.
If I had to signal one out, you know who I'm gonna go for.
I think me and Shane both have the least favorite character.
Who is it? Fucking...
Oh, no.
No.
It's not Hyosuke.
No. She's not on the screen, dumbass.
Yeah, not on the screen.
He stated who was
Oh, wait, yeah.
Yeah, fucking
yeah.
stupid lolly sister maid who I want to run over with a semi-truck.
Yeah, Maho.
Maho.
Like,
yeet that bitch off a tower.
Yeet that fucking bitch off a tower. Oh my fucking god. And she's only there for like 2 episodes.
She's there for 2 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
But she makes her presence felt in the worst way possible. And I know you said you don't find her nearly as annoying.
She's bad. She's really bad, but I don't... I've seen far, far worse. But like, she didn't viscerally annoy me. I was just kind of like, okay, your character's pointless.
She's better in the sub.
I would figure. A lot of that problem was
everybody's better in the sub.
I actually could not fucking stand Maho though. I wanted to run her over with a semi-truck several times.
Yeah, my least favorite character goes to fucking. I was really debating this. Because I needed to think about, like, which one of these 2 leads annoyed me the most. And I have to go with Mizuho.
Yep.
Holy fuck.
Kay, I hate you. No, I love you. Kay, I love you.
Fucking these 2.
I love you, Kay. Kay, I love you. I love you. Oh, ma'am. Me too. Me too.
I hate these characters as leads. So who's your least favorite, Spencer?
Exact same fucking character.
Okay,
I hate.
Let's
talk about
I
this.
hate me. Okay, I just want to do a slight 30-second side tangent. Every other student calls her by her first or misses her last name. Through the entire series, he only calls her ma'am. Who calls their wife ma'am?
Someone who's fucking whipped.
And in the sub he says sensei.
Yeah, sensei.
Which is basically the same thing, so it's just as
teacher.
annoying.
Yeah. Mizuho is the crutch of the one drama that goes through the entire series, which is Kay goes out for a date that he doesn't know is a date, or he does know is a date.
And he just does it anyways because he's a fucking manipulative asshole.
Son of a bitch. And then Mizuho, gets jealous, and she cries tears of tears, and then
Her tears
Cry tears.
And she's just water. There's nothing but
She
water.
just turns into a...
she is no longer. She is a half carbon organism. What?
Mizuho, more like she's a hoe.
Oh!
Yeah! Before I smack the blue out of your discount red headlights. Anyways, holy shit, she's terrible, Matthew.
I hate her. I can't stand her. To think that in like the first couple episodes I liked her. Like it's weird.
They get you with the boobs, man.
Yeah, they do. They get you with the boobs and like I want to think. Did someone else like write the first couple episodes of this show? Because they're like a lot better than the rest of the garbage.
It wouldn't surprise me.
What?
It wouldn't surprise me.
And did someone else like write it? Did Yusuke Kurata only show up for like the first like 2 episodes and then yeet? Because he's too good of a writer.
Yeet that bitch off a tower.
Fucking. How do you get the writer for My Hero to do this? That's my question.
The writer who would go on to do My
The
Hero.
writer to go on to do My Hero. And a lot of other shows, by the way. The guy's a damn great writer.
Mm-hmm.
He also worked on Hellsing. Hellsing Ultimate. So, there's no excuse here. The guy,
But yeah, moral of the story, kids, when your significant other purposely calls another man to schedule a date in front of you to make you jealous, leave the bitch. Because that's what we call a manipulator.
Also, if you're...
But here's, it's funny,
Hey, Matthew.
Mm-hmm.
What if I told you that you can't possibly be gay because you get excited when you look at boobs?
The joke's on them, I
And
get
jack it in the bath.
and Kay jacks it when I'm in the bathtub. So he can't be gay. I
No.
love casual fucking gay bashing.
No, fucking jokes on them. I get excited when I see both boobs and dick. So there's no
Joke's on you, I'm just excited. All the time.
Joke's on you, I'm dead inside.
Yeah,
Joke's
joke's on you.
on
You're-
Sorry, Josh, I'm sorry.
Joke's on you. You guys are proclaiming this rap.
This show makes me
Oh.
dead inside.
Also, see, you didn't have a problem with it. We did. The bitch just has enough money somehow to have a house and a car that shows up once.
I didn't have a
She
problem.
just has a car.
I didn't have a problem with it because I don't care about little shit like
she
that.
just had a
You know, you're right.
She just stole it from someone.
I don't care about little shit like that for the most part. It's funny, but
This is
it's
this is
not a problem. It's not a problem.
This is part of why she's the worst character, because she just has a car
Holy
for no reason.
Wait, Matthew. Oh my god. My husband dropped his key card and his drunk 15-year-old friend
That drunk 15-year-old friend
molests you, and you go, he touched my breasts, and your husband goes, oh, is that all?
Yes. Oh, fuck. Oh, I forgot that. Oh,
My
God.
eyes twitching.
Yeah. Let's also not forget that this is the same beach trip, which followed the character making out with you when you're when you're in a near-death state.
Oh yeah, your entire body just shut down and you could be on the verge of death. Yeah, I kissed you.
I kissed you.
Just
Beach
nonchalant.
episode!
They were like... She was like, we just kissed. And he was like, when?
Oh, wait.
When I was unconscious? And then she blushes and she gets really bashful.
And
she's
he's like, oh, that was my first
"Oh,
kiss.
this is
and
my
I
first
love you."
kiss when I was physically unconscious. Oh. I'm like... She molested you, dude. That ain't good. That ain't okay.
Yeah, like people don't act like this. And
And
John,
how do you follow up sexual assault?
with
Beach episode!
It's a beach. They're on their honeymoon, but oh no, the
You know,
entire
also-
cast just followed them there.
You know what?
Hate this
I'm
show.
also gonna give it to Mr. Yamada.
Worst character?
Because pedophilia isn't okay.
That's true.
Mr. Yamada, who looks like who's basically Aizawa if Aizawa was one, not interesting, and also obsessed with planes.
Also,
And he wanted to fuck Uraraka.
yeah.
Did you ever state your least favorite?
His Maho.
No.
No.
It's the entire cast.
The entire
Oh.
cast.
Oh, it's the
Apart from the uncle and Ichigo.
It's the entire
Okay,
cast.
but who's the worst?
Who's the worst of the cast?
Probably fucking Mizuno. Either Mizuno or Kei, because they're both just like...
How about both of them?
Yeah.
Because they're like two sides of the same coin, really.
They're married because I'm 18. It's fine.
They're just... Oh,
It's legal.
terrible.
Even though Kay looks like he's 15.
They're terrible.
It's fine.
They're
he
terrible.
was just in a standstill for 3 years.
How he's not dead fucking
So
beats
how is
me.
Ichigo not dead? She was in a standstill for
Let's
6
talk
years.
about this garbage. Let's talk about this garbage.
Yeah.
Let's not.
Let's get into...
So what we did episode, we did characters, now we're just general discussion. The
Yeah.
show sucks the sloppiest donkey dick I've
Can we
ever
just
seen.
like get the scores and get this shit over with?
No, we need to discuss this in great,
We already
agonizing, even more detail. We've only scratched the surface, dude.
That chip tasted off, and that's how I feel about this show.
That chip was disgusting.
With this chip?
It was one of those like skin chips.
Ew.
Oh.
That's the show in a nutshell.
a skin chip.
It's a chip made from the skin of a potato.
It's a chip made from the skin of the innocent blood that was shed in order to make the show.
Okay. This show makes me want to stab myself in the trachea with an Allen wrench.
Several of the things in the show make me want to commit crimes.
I could go episode by episode and dissect this fucking piece of shit if I really needed
Are
to.
you gonna write your thesis about this?
I am writing a thesis on
Why
that.
does she have a car?
It's the littlest thing, but it was the most. It was.
It comes out of nowhere. She just has a fucking convertible.
Why? Okay. I'm gonna say 2 words. Computer sex.
The computer say the computers have. Okay, so
We gotta talk about the OVA at some point. Can we save the OVA for last?
we'll save the OVA for last. I haven't.
Sex, you mean?
I haven't seen the OVA yet.
Wow, that's hot.
No.
Wow.
Fucking. Did you take out the mic?
No, it's just...
No, the mic's in the back. His Razor thing's trying to update though.
Go. Buy it.
Razor.
Buy
Razor
it.
synapse.
Buy-
You cunt.
But we got. Alright, so let's talk about the computer. Okay, so some context in case you haven't seen the show, because who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
There's these little. Basically the aliens have the alien race has like these mini supercomputer things that are basically sentient. Like they're sentient.
They're
yeah,
tiny little
Listen,
chippy boys.
Anyone who's watched any fucking alien anime,
knows what they
it's
are.
basically the computer.
Yeah, it's basically the computer.
It's literally just your ship.
It's a ship, and they're like little chibi things. Admittedly, it's cute. It's a cute design.
Does nothing because it
doesn't-
breaks when you. It's so fragile, like you flick it and it doesn't work for like a week.
Yeah, but alright. So, but it's sentient. It has feelings and
Oh, no.
personality.
Computer's not gonna work for a week.
Damn.
And so like when her family comes in, Maho has her own little
It's called Mitsuru.
yeah, it has its own little computer thing, and the computers fall in love and they fuck.
The computer
The computer has an acoustic guitar.
and serenades the female computer, who within 5 seconds of appearing on screen tries to murder the lead.
Like straight up with a laser beam.
I just love that it hard
You know
cuts
what?
to the tiny supercomputer and he just has an
I
acoustic
wish
guitar.
it would have killed the lead and it just would have ended there.
At episode like 7 or 8.
I love the fact that he just has an acoustic guitar like every
Branded, by the way.
douchebag college frat boy.
Branded acoustic guitar.
Yeah, it is actually.
Like like he's playing the guitar just on the other thing. He's like,
Did he play Wonderwall?
he was playing.
Play Freebird.
He was basically playing the Japanese shitty romance show version of Freebird.
And the other computer was like, "Oh, I love you."
Wonderwall.
Oh, God, fuck me.
Pretty
guess
much.
what?
In little alien language, and what's to them is.
Translate to English. Fuck me sideways.
Please fuck me. And then they leave, and then he's crying and is very sad.
And
then he drops his guitar.
And then they're never seen again.
until the OVA.
And then they actually fuck.
And then, but don't worry, because we have a great relationship between a 40-year-old teacher and a 15-year-old girl. But how does this relationship happen? We don't fucking know.
The
All we
relationship
know-
basically happens because she gets rejected by Kay,
She
so
gets
she
re-
goes to her fucking teacher.
So she goes to her teacher and goes, "Hi, my parents run a grocery store. Here's some lunch. Now I'm going to tell you about how I was dumped. By the way, if you shave the beard and cut your hair, you'd look very hot. I am wet right now. And then she does the same thing with Kay once Mizuho's memory, the memory of Mizuho was wiped from everybody. She goes back to Kay and she.
Don't worry.
Okay. Just to suffer. This is. Okay. But yeah, she shows up, and then they fuck.
They fuck.
It's straight up. It's pedophilia. Before Uzumade.
It's pedophilia before Uzumade, but
Almost as if pedophilia existed before Uzumade.
Almost like Japan has a serious problem with it.
almost like that Please Teacher is atrocious.
You know what? I put this basically on the same level as Nakaimo. They're both pretty terrible.
Like, would you rather?
I can't believe I'm
I
saying
can't believe I'd rather watch Nakaimo.
I can't believe I'd rather watch Ebi-10 again.
I can't fucking believe I'd succumb to this.
I can't believe that out of all the bad shows we covered, that Ebi-10 is still the best one. Because Ebi-10 was bad, but
Taboo Tattoo is atrocious.
Taboo Tattoo is at least funny.
Taboo Tattoo is atrocious. Nakaimo.
I would actually, out of all the bad shows, I think I'd rather watch Taboo Tattoo again because Taboo Tattoo is fucking hilarious.
I'd just rather watch Nakaimo.
Nakaimo is terrible on several levels, mainly a moral one.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, so is this one, because this show has no sense of morals whatsoever. Like, teachers are gonna date students, students are gonna date teachers, they're gonna fuck everywhere.
Just fucking everywhere.
Yeah,
Why?
15-year-olds fuck, 40-year-olds fuck. Tiny alien computers fuck.
Because, like, it's fucking fuck.
Why is the best relationship happened in one episode between two drunk 15-year-olds and then is explored the episode after?
Remember?
Because that actually feels like something that would actually happen on, like, the rest of this fucking show.
Maybe not to 15-year-olds, but...
Yeah, you don't know 15-year-olds yet.
That's true. I know I didn't fuck the first girl I saw when I was 15.
You don't fucking... You haven't met people in high school.
I'm trying
Spencer can attest there's people in high school.
I am, but I'm trying to think of the first girl I met at 15. I mean, obviously, I didn't fuck them.
Oh, no, wait, actually...
Was it Jillian?
The girl...
Fuck it, I think it was.
Guys, I just remembered. The girl I met when I was 15 fucked my best friend instead of me.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah!
What about you?
Wait, what?
What, the first girl you met when you were 15, what happened?
Did
when
you
I was
fuck?
15?
Yeah,
15.
fuck?
Who's
The first girl
you
I met when I was 15, I almost fucked. But then nothing happened.
I didn't fuck until I was 19.
Yeah, Spencer was M, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't fuck until I was,
Okay, what grade will I be in?
21. What grade?
Like grade 10?
Yeah, 10-ish.
It was 10-ish. It was high school. AKA
I knew a lot
when
of
we
girls.
were fucking stupid. High school.
This is going to be pretty pretentious. I knew a lot of girls back then.
Wow.
Well, yeah.
Me,
Well,
Mr. Big Dick.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, so did
fucking
me.
Kay?
Well, if we're talking about something crazy, the first girl I knew that got fucked was in grade 7.
Moving on.
Yeah, we're moving on from
Yeah,
here. This
please.
getting real creepy.
Hang on, let me stop the recording real quick.
As a lawyer, I would highly recommend.
Never admitting that in court.
They were both the same age.
You will go
I mean, like
to
that. I
jail.
mean, yeah, because that makes it better. But yeah. Is that? We can still.
Are we done?
No, I think we have. Do we still have stuff to talk about?
Do we?
Let's very quickly right now go.
Well,
over the
I know you
OVA.
want to go on a rant about melodrama.
Yeah,
show
so
treats
let's-
it.
Let's
You do
talk
that,
about melody.
and then we'll do.
Let's
we'll
talk
do
about
OVA.
good melodrama. Let's talk about what makes good
Oh, I'm taking a
melodrama.
nap.
Alright, so let's talk about what makes good melodrama. What makes good melodrama is 3 specific things. Because the whole definition of melodrama is a drama that takes plot over character. Characters are purposely simple, purposely one-dimensional, and are focused more on heavy emotions than regular plot. So things like I think a great example would be a lot of the stuff from Kill Annie. Violet Evergarden is a perfect example of that. Characters can be purposely simple, but the big emotions flaring up and all that stuff. Episode 7 of Violet is a perfect example. Melodrama done very, very well and very correctly. This is what melodrama. This show is everything melodrama thinks it is. What people think melodrama is, but isn't really. Because the big issue that this show has, from just a simple structure perspective, is that it doesn't understand what melodrama is. It thinks that by making the conflicts as convoluted as possible, that's melodrama.
The answer is no.
That's not melodrama. In fact, most melodrama conflicts are very, very simple. But what makes them interesting is not the fact that they're simple, but because it's a simple conflict that doesn't have an easy answer to it. Mm-hmm. These are convoluted, conflicts that have a very fucking simple solution that the characters won't do.
Just talk to each other!
Just talk to each other. I'm gonna go use Violet again. Episode 7 of Violet with the writer. With the writer.
The writer, yes.
It's a very simple conflict. The writer doesn't want to write the paper because he's oppressed that his daughter is dead. Yes. There is no easy answer to that. No. How do you fucking do simple that? So it's not an easy answer. That what makes good melodrama. And the problem is that once in melodrama, when you say the word sorry, that stops the conflict.
Every other line in this show is someone saying sorry.
So the conflict stops all the time, and you're just get to the fucking point. If they never say the word sorry, I could see this show working a lot better. They need to just tidy up the writing a lot, and they need to fucking slash out the words, and then slash out a couple words, make it cleaner. Fucking fix the melodrama, and then you have a far better show. Unfortunately, they don't do that. And none of the pieces fit into place. Characters seem like they go. There's no sense of space or time, either.
Yeah.
There's no sense
especially near the end, when I legit thought they went back in time.
Yeah, it's very confusing.
Fuck the flashback.
Yeah, they fucking... That's not a flashback, dude.
No, I'm talking about the flashback in episode 11.
It's just the first half.
Where it's just the first half, just recap for some reason, in the middle of the episode.
There's no sense of time or space. You don't know when stuff is taking place. Apparently the show takes place over the course of one summer.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, it's one summer.
I thought it was at least a year.
It's a summer.
Yeah.
It's a summer.
Because Kay mentioned something about how the summer's
vacation. The show starts at the beginning of summer, and then because the way Japan works is that they have school during the summer, but they have 2 weeks of summer vacation in the middle of it. Because their school year actually starts in January.
Yes.
So it goes from January to December, but they have 2 week breaks all over the place. In order to balance, so they have the same amount of vacation and stuff. It's just spread out more. But in July they have 2 weeks of summer vacation. So this takes place in the beginning of June, and it ends in the end of August, around there. This takes place over the course of a summer.
I thought this was a fucking year.
This is a summer.
No, yeah.
That's why when I said it's no sense of time. The show is very, very confusing. It's over the course of a summer.
The show sucks.
I think I blew Shane's mind.
I don't have anything else to say about this show. When it's good, it can be okay, and it's just bad every other time. There's little trinklets of things that could be really good here if it was, further worked upon, but clearly that's not what happened here.
And the show got a sequel.
We're not talking about the fucking twin show.
These twins.
No, thank you.
Never.
No, never.
Unless I pick it, and I might just to piss you off.
No, please.
Fucking anniversary episode. Let's go.
I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Anyway,
right after Hunter x Hunter, we get this.
I think. Are you done, Shane?
Are we finally done?
I don't know. Shane, no. We need to talk about the OVA.
We gotta talk about the OVA.
I haven't seen it yet, but I've
seen it. So
the only thing I've seen is the.
Let me explain the OVA in one sentence, okay?
I mean,
in one word.
That's fine, but you didn't watch it, so.
I did watch.
You did watch it. But you did. You said you didn't.
I said I watched it. Why do you think I knew about it?
Calm down. Waffalo.
Waffalo. Sorry. Continue.
It's porn.
Porn.
Hentai. Straight up fucking.
I was too generous on this. If I gave it a 2 at
And
first.
that's why I urged you guys to change it to a 1.
I gave it a 2 at first because I was like, I don't fucking care at this point, and it was pretty fucking bad. And then Josh was like, no, there's like no redeeming quality to that OVA. It's literally just 20 minutes of leading up to porn. And I'm like, yeah, you're right, it's a 1.
They somehow make Maho into... This is a harem.
Yeah, it goes full on.
This
harem.
show's a harem.
Which is funny because the show itself is not a harem.
Yeah.
No. The OVA goes straight harem.
Yeah, this
Like,
is...
literally every woman under the sun is trying to get in K's pants all at once.
Why?
All of them. Like, straight up.
Literally all of them.
Ichigo? Yes?
Yeah?
Yes,
Ichigo, Koichi, Maho, her mom, Mizuho, literally all of them.
Except for Kaeda and...
Because her and Hyosuke are still fucking.
Hyosuke, who come out of a love hotel, or I think you called it a fuck shack?
Yeah?
Yeah, why not?
I thought that's what you called it.
No, but fuck it. That's what I'm going with now.
They come out of a fuck shack, and they're like, oh, and then fucking Hyosuke's like, I want to be a politician and change Japan from the inside.
That got me. That got me. Fucking. The guy wants to be a politician.
Joey wants to be a fucking
Joey wants to be
politician.
a politician and change Japan from the inside, but let's just say...
He wants to remove. He wants to fix capitalism and get. He
Remove
said that he
the-
wants
yes.
to fucking fix capitalism.
He wants
dude.
to remove the old generation from present day Japan. What the... Is this the economic boom of the 80s? Or the economic drop of the 80s?
Is he trying to fucking like? Is he going to be like the head of the Communist Party of Japan or something like that? Like, is he trying?
Joey Wheeler?
Joey Wheeler, head of the Communist Party of Japan.
I wish I was dead.
Do you remember when her memory was erased and everybody was very, very strongly winking at the camera?
Yeah?
And Matsugu, that guy?
Yeah.
That boy?
Yeah, was like, I'd like to fall in love with an alien. Shame that doesn't exist. And everybody laughed and as they went, and did the freaking shoulder, the elbow nudge.
Oh, that can never happen.
And then the first episode replays.
That's why it confused me, because I was like, wait, okay, so...
Is this a
all
time
their,
loop?
All their memories have been erased.
ReZero?
It's ReZero.
Returned by death.
No one even fucking compare this to...
Because I was like, okay, because the events of the first episode play out again, all of their memories have been wiped, so I'm like, did they literally just go back in time to that point before Mizuho showed up?
I thought.
And literally, no.
No.
It's just those same exact events are playing out again, like a year later for some reason.
And
it's like,
all because...
No, it's a summer, dude.
It's a summer, dude. It's
no,
like
but
a
then
month.
Mizuho says like it's been a year in Earth time.
Yeah.
So
So
what
it's
the
literally from the point
So the
where
show-
she leaves.
So
It skips
So
a
the
year
show
ahead.
is so bad at its time that it doesn't even know when it takes place.
So literally, Mizuho says it's been a year since I left in Earth time. So literally, she leaves, their memories get wiped, a year passes, and then a year later, the same exact events happen again. And that's why I thought that they literally went back in time. And Spencer was like, no, it's just stupid.
It's just stupid.
Well, yeah, because Kay was like to Ichigo, yeah, my standstill has been fine since fall.
Yeah.
And he was like, because one weird thing happened. Your phone's ringing.
I know it's not fun. No, it will. Oh, it's David Fincher stuff.
Anyways.
It has nothing to do with anime.
Or does it?
David Fincher's directing an anime, boys. No.
Man, that'd be fucking nuts.
I would watch that
I would
immediately.
watch that
Like, not gonna lie.
But anyway, that's stupid. The OVA is just porn. It wasn't worth the 20 minutes.
Where's my phone?
Let's finish this.
Let's just get the average.
let's get the scores out of the way. Let's
Okay.
start. All right, Josh, what do you give?
Josh, what do you give?
What do you give the masterpiece that is?
I feel like our scores are going to be a lot higher than people expect, especially after all this just happened. Because it's
I'm giving it a 4.
Because it's not the worst thing we've seen by far. Like there have been
no,
worse,
it's not. It's not Taboo
but it's
Tattoo.
not good.
Yeah. So Josh gives it a 4. Spencer, what do you give it?
3.
Ooh.
Spencer hated it the most.
There was so much words cannot describe how much I hate every single person in this show.
Okay.
Shane, what do you give it? Shane's debating right now. I think Shane is.
Fuck it, 3. Fuck, I don't care. I hate this show. I hate it with every...
Shane is a
Changing it in my notes, this is a 3 out of 10. I hate this fucking show. Like, okay, from a moral standpoint, I hate Nakaimo more, but this is Nakaimo level for me. Like, I can't fucking stand this. None of the characters are interesting or likable, except the cool, horny uncle.
Yes.
Like... This show has no sense of morals, nothing makes sense, it's all a bunch of pointless bullshit. And you know what, I hate Nakaimo on a more moral standpoint than this, but this is, like, very barely beating it. So fuck it, 3. I don't give a shit.
I gave Taboo Tattoo a 2.
Yes.
I gave Ebi-10 a 5.
Yes.
I gave Nakaimo a 4.
Yes.
Please Teacher is getting a 3.
Holy shit.
Yours went down 2 points.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, it's that bad, right?
Okay.
It's like it literally got worse as we were discussing it.
That happened to Nakaimo too. I gave Nakaimo a 5 initially and moved down to a 4. I'll give this to Nakaimo. At least Nakaimo's animation was consistently fantastic.
Yes.
And that Nakaimo made me laugh a couple times.
Nakaimo was actually funny.
Nakaimo was pretty funny. It's just that its writing was a mess. It was just a mess. Nakaimo to me is baseline generic bad.
Yes.
Like it's baseline generic bad that I can handle it. It's like, you know what, it's bad, but I don't regret watching Nakaimo. This piece of dog shit. Fucking is straight up probably in terms of just pure like just why is probably
this is the most why show.
This is the most why show we've covered.
Like why does this exist? Who was it made for?
Why did I? And the fact that Ebi-10 gets a 5 over all the other stuff is to tell you how lucky the fact that Ebi-10 made me laugh a couple of times.
Yeah.
A few episodes.
Ebi-10 is just bad. Nothing more, nothing less.
Nothing-
It's just boring.
And it's just boring, and it made me laugh for like 2 episodes.
Yeah.
The Dragon Ball Z episode and the Sailor Moon episode were actually really funny.
Yeah.
Outside of that, it was just kind of like,
Like super baseline, generic, boring crap.
Yeah.
Alright, Spencer, what's the average?
Average is 3.25 out of 10.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You want to bring yours down to a 3?
Fuck it.
Okay, there you go.
Average
It's
is
a
3
3.
out of 10.
This might be... No, Taboo Tattoo is still the lowest rated show we've done, because Taboo Tattoo is far worse than this.
Yeah, but this is close, dude.
Yeah.
Because I'd rather watch Taboo Tattoo, though.
I would also.
'Cause
if Taboo Tattoo wasn't as goddamn incomprehensible as it was, this would probably be the worst show we've covered.
But at the very least, at least Taboo Tattoo is at least very funny.
Yeah, it's fucking
Very
hilarious.
funny.
This didn't end in a kaiju fight, and that made me disappointed.
So we'll end this discussion with me saying, everyone who has not seen Taboo Tattoo, please watch Taboo Tattoo. Please watch.
Just watch Taboo Tattoo.
Please support that show.
Yeah, support the official release.
Please support the official. I'm really tempted to buy the Taboo Tattoo on Blu-ray. Like,
Don't do. Okay, it's not worth that much.
Dude, I need to show it to people. That shit's funny. Taboo Tattoo is the funniest fucking show ever made.
And Police Twins is also 13 episodes, 12 in an OVA.
Oh, Jesus.
No, we're not watching that.
No,
I know.
No, thank you.
Fuck.
No, if Taboo Tattoo wasn't
Apparently,
as
Police
goddamn-
Twins is even worse than this.
Thank
so-
God.
Let's just
No,
finish.
If
this
Taboo
shit,
Tattoo
man.
wasn't as incomprehensible as it was, this would probably be the worst show we've covered.
Let's just finish.
Like,
this.
it's right there with the
Alright, yeah. So we're done. We'll never have to discuss Please Teacher again unless it inevitably comes back on the topic because,
Get this shit out of my life.
Alright, and with that, it's time to pick the next episode, the next anime of the podcast. It's my pick this week. As you all know, for those new to the podcast, we alternate between me and Shane's picks and a randomizer.
I picked Hunter x Hunter last time, so
Last
it's your
time you
turn
picked
up to
Hunter,
bat.
and this was a randomizer, so it is time for my pick. Now, the show I'm about to pick is kind of a long one. It's 2 seasons long, and it's 50 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
But with the way things turned out with this recording, we actually have an extra week to get ready.
Which is perfect. It actually works out perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
This is a show that I've been meaning to cover since we started. Actually, this is a show I've been wanting to cover for a very, very long time. And it's one of my personal favorites. It's a show that means a lot to me as both an anime fan and as a mecha fan, and it also helped. It's also one of the first like anime. It's one of the first anime that really spoke to me. It's one of the first anime that I like ended up watching to completion and spoke to me like on a personal level. And so next podcast we will be covering the 2006 to 2008 show Code Geass: Lelouch of the Rebellion.
Remember when I said foreshadowing earlier?
Uh-huh.
It's because we literally talked about the show like an hour ago.
Yeah. So Code Geass: Lelouch of the Rebellion will be covered on the next G.A.P. I hope you're all there to be there, because we're very excited to talk about it.
Yeah.
It'll be Shane's first time watching it. Josh may watch it.
I might.
Yeah.
I might.
Josh may watch it, but Shane will definitely be there. It'll be his first time watching it. And with that, my name is Matt, aka Legion Rex. You can find me on Twitter and on YouTube at Legion Rex. With me, I have co-host Shane, aka The Bearded One. You can find him at the Bearded Gaming Network on both YouTube and Twitter. On his YouTube channel, he does Let's Plays, he does streams, he does podcasts, he does unboxings, all that good stuff.
Follow me on Twitter to watch me rant at Crunchyroll about how their site sucks.
That's all he's doing now on his Twitter. With me, we also have Spencer. You can find him on Twitter at Beery Burton with two E's. With two E's. You also got Josh. You can find him on Steam at Taco.
You can play video games with him if you so desire.
Yeah, I'm here to end my suffering, so you know.
So, and with that, I hope you all enjoyed this.
I didn't.
I was talking to the audience.
Yeah, well, I didn't, so I won't make my...
Well, technically, he was the audience for this show that we want to gouge our eyes out over.
I hope you all enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time for Code Geass.
I'm fucking hype. We'll see you then.
Bye.
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 Thank you for listening to The G.A.P. If you like what you've seen, you can subscribe to the G.A.P. Podcast YouTube channel to get the latest podcasts as they go live. Be sure to like and comment and let us know what you guys think of the show. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.